I'm a representative from Penitentiary Executive. My name is Ernest Nichols. I'm incarcerated at Nash Correctional Institution in Nashville, North Carolina. I'd like to talk about a program and an organization called Penitentiary Executive. It's the publisher of that is Marquise McKenzie, who came up with the idea of building a bridge between people on the outside of prison walls and people on the inside. I'm the editor of the magazine, and what we've come to realize is that there's a lot of people who have a lot of talents on the inside that people on the outside aren't aware of. We run into inmates that have written books, music, songs, have great business ideas, and so we have an entire program that we're trying to build a connection between people on the outside and people on the inside through the magazine and through mentorship programs. One of the things that we try to do is encourage those who've only known struggles in their life. We understand that a lot of factors have led to men being in this situation. A lot of people have only known darkness. They haven't known light. And so we're trying to bring encouragement to a lot of men and women who may not have had that before. The website is penitentiaryexecutive.com. And there's an email address that's penitentiaryexecutive21@gmail.com. And the email address, we're looking for new ideas for people who have inspirational stories or ideas or projects they've come up with. Please send those to the email address because we're always looking for new ideas. Right now, the first edition of the magazine is online. And again, that online address is penitentiaryexecutive.com. The second part of, in addition to the magazine, is a mentoring program. And this idea, we provide mentoring for both people in the community as well as people in prison. For people in the community, we especially want to reach at-risk youth. Because as anybody knows, a youth who has a parent in prison has a much, much higher risk of ending up in prison themselves. So we want to find mentors for these youth to replace the absentee parent who's doing time behind a prison wall right now. People that are in prison about to get out, we're developing a mentorship program in different vocational skills. If they want to go to barbering school, we pay for that. If they want to go to truck driving school, we pay for that. If they want to go to construction trade, whatever it is they want to do. And then what we ask is the people who complete the program, then they return as mentors for the people who come behind them. So they give back what they get out of the program. It's a pay-it-forward kind of concept. So this is an entire program that we're trying to put together to help address the needs. Because what we've discovered is the court system, they only care about the what of a criminal case. They don't care about the why. All they care about is, did somebody do it? They don't look at the reasons and the factors that led to someone taking a path that led them here to prison. We realize that somebody has got to step up and start looking at factors, or the recidivism rate is going to continue. The recidivism rate averages well over 50% of people who leave prison because nobody pays attention to the factors of why they end up where they do. Nobody wants to come to prison. Nobody. So we have to look at, why do people end up on this road? What's missing in their life, and how can Penitentiary Executive provide what's been missing? We have a program that supports, we're trying to develop a program that will support those who are just being released, finding them housing, clothing. As a matter of fact, Nash Correctional has got an alumni group of people who've been released from Nash Correctional who, when they get out and they contact them, we'd like to do that on a wider scale. We would like to have a support system for people who get out of prison that help them develop, that help them find a little bit of funding to get some clothes for interviews. A lot of people, as soon as they need to go on an interview, they don't have the right clothes for it. That may be a stumbling block. Help them with life skills. Financial literacy is a big need. People who don't understand interest rates on credit cards, don't understand how to develop a resume. So those are some goals that we have to help develop those life skills. And the biggest thing is we value our supporters, because Marquise and I are both incarcerated currently. We can only do this through the help and support of our supporters. So donations are always appreciated. There's a lot of promotional material available on the website that will support the cause. There's hoodies, there's T-shirts, there's cups, a lot of those things, and all of that will go to support the cause. And again, that website is penitentiaryexecutive.com. And the email address is penitentiaryexecutive21 gmail.com. And we thank everybody out there who listens. We thank anybody out there who will help support the effort that we're trying to do to give men and women in prison a chance to stay out. Thank you.